Access to medical care is becoming more and more of an issue here in Guam, and it doesn't even matter if you have the ability to pay. It's getting harder to see a doctor, to get an appointment, or to get the specialty care that you need. So I want to show you a growing solution to a growing problem. They're going to go out of their way to help find you a solution. And they've been growing their clinical services. Aside from this place looking and feeling homely, like this is their waiting area. Like, I don't think that people really understand that they do full clinical services here. Like, this is one of their clinical rooms. Look how nice it is. You get your vision exam here. So do you need to see an OBGYN, get family medicine done, internal medicine done? This is all stuff that's done here at the Total Guam Foundation. And just to tell you again, this place is not for profit. This is the psychologist's office. Yes, they have a psychology department. They also do psychiatry. It's an entire mental health department that they have here on top of all the other clinical services that they provide. If you need medical care, if you're having problems getting a doctor, getting an appointment, call the Todu Guam Foundation at 649-TODU or 649-8638. You can visit them. Good morning to you all. It's 8:14 a.m. on Friday, the 5th of June, 2026. The year is almost halfway through. I'm very sorry for how late I am. I was, this time I actually have a reason. Sometimes it's because I lollygag, right? But it was because I've been writing this story about Guam Department of Education and school closures and Judy Wanpat, and I got carried away. I didn't notice the time. So apologies. It's now 8:15 in the morning. My name is Troy Torres. Welcome to the Morning News Analysis. This is the Friday News Analysis. And pretty much this week, we have been focused on the GVB scandal, the allegations of sex crimes, the allegations of cover-up, the allegations of a broader culture of sexualized misconduct that the administration has known about. We have been dealing with the fact that the administration, the governor and lieutenant governor have clammed up about this. So has GVB, of course. We certainly are nowhere near the answers that we need. We got a very strong statement from Senator Therese Terlahi yesterday, a strong written statement, the only one that has come out of the legislature so far. We were able to speak with senators yesterday, and this is a continuation of that this morning. Yesterday, we were able to speak with Speaker Frank Blas, with Vice Speaker Tony Ada, Senator Chris Duenas, Senator Sean Gumatautau, and Senator Tello Taidagui about the GVB scandal. And the basic thread is the same. It's the agreement about an oversight hearing at the least. There was some wishy-washiness about whether this belongs in a legislative investigation. Some of those senators had stronger statements about that than others did. There seems to be a little bit of a hesitation, and I think, like, my theory is it has to do with it's an election year, and senators do not want to be alienating, so to speak, people who support former Governor Carl Gutierrez. And I keep trying to impress that this deep dive that we're doing is not about necessarily former Governor Carl Gutierrez. It's about an institutional cover-up, or an alleged institutional cover-up. And I think at the very least, even if you want to give your benefit of the doubt to whatever, or you don't want to upset former Governor Carl Gutierrez. So Millie is saying that there's no sound, but I'm showing that my soundbar is active. I'm not sure. Maybe if someone can let Millie know to check her Bluetooth settings, or to go in and out of Facebook, to come out of Facebook and then go back into Facebook. That might be the issue, because I'm showing that the soundbar, is fine. So, but thank you, Millie. I appreciate it. Thank you to those who helped Millie about it. If you can just please give her some advice on that, that would be great. So, I'm still looking for more Terlahi type statements. You know, the solidarity with the alleged survivor, the solidarity with anyone else who might be an alleged survivor, the condemnation of this type of conduct throughout the government of Guam and in offices throughout the government of Guam. the call for an investigation and prosecution by the Attorney General because of the major crimes that have been alleged, and the call for transparency and accountability, and a very public letting out of what it is that the administration, this is the administration. And so Senator Talahi calls it out, what it is that the administration is uh, doing to not just protect this survivor, but to protect all people in the workforce. And we're not getting that from the administration, right? And also, the last part of her statement, she calls on any legislators who have been on any of these trips with Guterres to refrain from participating in any legislative investigation because, as she calls it, there's a need to preserve, or they might be witnesses to major crimes or civil conduct. And so these are issues to deal with, right? Like, and she very in a short statement too, just clearly, like, very succinctly laid it out. But as I was discussing with you in the Troy Torres show last night, a very emotional thing as well. Like, I got very emotional and I ugly cried and everything, right? So anyway, I want to continue those phone calls this morning to the remaining senators. And just Senator Jesse Lujan was the very first person that we talked to from the legislature. It was the morning after the allegations broke. And it was then where he committed to having an oversight hearing. We have not seen yet the notice for oversight hearing. He also left open the possibility that this should be like rolled into the legislative investigation if and when senators approve the investigation resolution by Senator Chris Duenas, which is something that, according to Vice Speaker Tony Ada, awaits Speaker Frank Blas's call for a session. And Senator Chris Duenas is the person, according to Senator Ada, who is supposed to be having that conversation with Speaker Frank Blas. And so on the other side of the commercial break, I want to go straight to phone calls, live phone calls to the remaining members of the legislature, because I'd like to know where all of them stand on this issue. And I'm sure you'd like to know that as well. Stick with us.
Good Morning Show with Troy Torres is brought to you by 76 Circle K Guam.
Welcome back to the show. Let's start our phone calls of the senators. And this morning, I think we will start with Senator Shelley Calvo. Let's see if she answers. Senator Calvo, last night told me that she would take my phone call this morning. I'm not sure what's happening here, but let's go with Senator Vince Borja next. Okay, so he declined the call. Let me see. He just sent a statement to me regarding another question that I asked him about school closures. So I know he was online at least a minute ago. He declined the call just now. Maybe he's in a meeting. Let's try Senator Tina Munoz Barnes. Tina Munoz Barnes. Okay, she declined the call. Let's try her office. 671-989.
Hey, Officer Emily Barnes.
Hi, Hafide. Good morning. My name is Troy Torres with Kandit News. I'm on live stream right now, and I'm looking to speak with Senator Tina Munya Barnes regarding the GVB scandal. And if you could just let her know that this phone call is being heard by everybody on my show.
Okay. I'm sorry, she's not in the office right now, but is it okay if I relay a message over to her?
Yes, please. Do you know where she might be?
I think she's heading to a meeting.
Oh, okay. All right. Would you know what office or what type of meeting it is?
I think she's heading over to officiate a wedding.
Okay,
So
got
she's
it.
not going to be in an office, but
Until about what time do you think?
I'm not too sure, but I can relay a message.
Yes, please. Thank you very much.
All right.
Okay, God bless. Bye. Senator Tina Munya Barnes, her office staff says that she's heading over to officiate a wedding. Let's try the office of Senator Chris Barnett. Okay, no one's answering at his office. Let's try the office of Senator Will Parkinson.
Good morning, Senator Parkinson's office. How may I help you?
Hi, good morning. My name is Troy Torres with Kandit News. I'm actually calling on a live phone call on a live stream, and I'd like to speak with Senator Will Parkinson on this live stream regarding the GVB scandal. Is he available?
I'm sorry, sir. He's not in yet, but
Oh,
he should be in later this morning.
he's not in yet. Is he at a meeting or something?
Yeah. Well, he does have a wedding ceremony here in the office at 9:30.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I'll try his cell phone.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Right.
Okay, you're very welcome. Bye-bye.
Let's try Senator Parkinson's cell. Okay, Senator Parkinson says, give me about 10 minutes on another call. Okay, at least we have a commitment from him. Thank you. Okay. Let's try the office of Senator Sabina Perez. Oh, there. Sorry.
6, 7.
Hello. Oh, shoot. Parkinson just called back. Oh, there. Hi, good morning, Senator.
Good morning. Good morning. Sorry I missed the call earlier. I was just on the other line for a second.
No, that's fine. I just want you to know you're on our live stream on Candid for our morning show.
Oh, good morning, Guam. Half a day,
Good
everyone.
morning. Thank you, Senator. Half a day. I'd like to get your reaction first to the complaint filed by Jane Doe against GVB.
Wow. Okay. So when I saw the first reporting on this, I could not believe my eyes. So I went in there and I read that whole report, and it is Troy, it is harrowing. You know, it was harrowing to read all that I read, you know, especially as a father of two daughters, you know.